Yo, what is good, YouTube? I'm sorry for not posting a Real Talk episode last week. I've been working on my Resident Evil 7 series. I'll put that link in the description just in case you want to check that out. I promise you it's good. Just check it out. But today's episode of Real Talk is something that's been on my mind lately, and it's about what I've been seeing on social media and how it affects people. And today's title is going to be Maintaining Originality and Being Yourself. And what does it mean to maintain originality? Well, quite frankly, I just think it means like being yourself. Like I know it's in the title, cliche, right? But maintaining originality is like just maintaining what is close to you. What do you hold in your heart? What do you actually think about things? Don't let the the outside noises, the outside voices influence what you personally think. Take what you have in your head, right? And you just write it down on a piece of paper. No influence from the outside, no Instagram, no Twitter, no TikTok. That is your original thought. That is what you truly feel. And I just want to talk about that today. And my main points are just you need to be proud of who you are as a person. And you need to take pride in yourself because you matter as well. The things that you think and the things that you want in life, they matter. Now, let's not go too far. Some people are very hateful. Some people think very harmful things. So I also want to say, if the things that you want to do and the things that you think about and the things that you talk about are always hateful and spiteful, this is not for you. Go ahead and click off of here. Go find somewhere else. This is not where you need to be. But for us that are kind and genuine, and even if you're not kind and genuine and you want to get that way, just listen to what I'm saying. Just take a second and just listen to what I'm saying. And you know, we struggle with actual human interaction nowadays because everything is online. Back when I was growing up, like I'm not old, but I'm aging. Back in my day, we used to have to go outside to communicate with people because kids didn't have phones. People my age didn't really have phones. Like, they had phones, but we weren't using them to like text and call and DM people. We were just using them to like keep up with family and let our people know where we are. But now we see everything. We see way too much. We're influenced by way too much. There's too much going on. And we like to compare our situations to other people's where they didn't start out in the same place as we did. And that's just too much going on in your brain. Sometimes we need to monetize what we see and what we hear. And also I want to say, if people can sense how genuine you are, they will flock to you. I don't want to say that I'm the most genuine person ever, but I would like to believe that I am a nice and a kind person. And people naturally flock to that because there's not that many people like that in the world. Like some people would love to believe that they're just so nice and so kind in the public eye. Yes, you may be, but what are you like when you're by yourself? Do you talk shit about people? Are you always focusing on what others are doing and try to put it in a negative light? Or are you just, I don't know, are you just a hater? Are you a natural born hater? Some people are like that too. But we just need more kindness going around in the world. There's enough things that are harmful to us as people. We need to just spread some more love and some more care and some more kindness. And the more that we see that, the more that it'll be normalized. And we need to also do things because we want to do them. Do things because they make us feel good. We don't need to do things and want a reward back. Like I always see online, like people are always saying like there are no benefits to being a good person. Why do there need to be benefits to being a good person? Why can't you just be a good person? It's not that hard. One example that I have of being a bad person is seeing someone with a hobby that they truly do enjoy, that makes them happy, that makes them smile, that just makes their day. And some people just choose to hate on that. Like I see all the time, like, oh, why do you watch anime? You're not a child anymore. Anime has gotten me through some tough times. I mean, I can't necessarily relate to it, but it made me feel included in a community that I once used to hate on. Like when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, you still watch anime, you're a kid. And now look at me. I have a manga collection. I watch anime almost every day or so. You can be in a community. You don't have to hate on it. It's perfectly fine to also not want to be a part of that community, but you just don't have to trash it from the outside. It's okay to not like something. You don't need to be a part of it. It is perfectly fine. And more hobbies that were seen as like not genuinely socially acceptable were gaming. I'm seen as a nerd because I like to play games, but that's just what I like to do. That's what my mom used to do when I was growing up. My aunt used to do it as well, so I like to do it too. I mean, I think gaming is fun. It's a nice escape from reality, and I just think it's really good to do. And you shouldn't be ashamed of your interests. You shouldn't be ashamed of your hobbies. You should take pride in it, like I said earlier. Hobbies are things that make you you. If you're just like everyone else, then it's like we're just a hive mind. We're just all thinking alike. We're all doing the same things. That's not what makes people unique. That's not what makes people people. You need to be your true and genuine self. And if people don't like that, that's perfectly fine. Those aren't the people for you. You don't need to be a people's person for everybody, or for your sake, or for their sake, or for anyone's sake. You just need to be who you truly are on the inside. And if people don't mess with that, they're just not your people. And I also want to say, like, someone else's timeline may not be yours. Like, you see people your age or younger doing things that you think that you should have accomplished by now. Like I said, that's not your timeline. You might be destined to do the same thing that they're doing, but at a later stage in your life. Because who knows? Maybe you get into school, and if you're looking at someone else, you want to get into school right now, and you're not ready, and that just puts you in a financially bad spot. But if you just wait until you get yourself primed and ready to do something, then you'll be way more equipped to do it then than if you just rushed and did it. So don't rush the process. Things take time, and that is perfectly fine. Now, I'm not saying you just need to lag behind and just procrastinate and just think that it'll come to you, because that's not the way that it works. You still have to work for the things that you want to do, which is why I'm trying to do this YouTube thing right now. Like, I've procrastinated doing this for maybe a year or two. I was just scared. I was like, I don't know, people won't like it, or whatever I was thinking at the time. But it's like, if people don't like it, who cares? I can at least say that I tried. It's something that I wanted to do, and it's something that I'm coming out and doing. So as long as you put your heart into it, you put your hard work into it, just keep at it. Like, eventually things will catch on if, like I said, you are a genuine person and this is something that you genuinely want to do, because I believe that it'll work out for you in the end. Too often are we held down by things like self-doubt and what other people think, but you have to stay at what you really care about. You have to just keep working at it. Like, I know that I'm saying the same thing over and over, but that is truly the secret to it. And there's also no point of trying to do things only for clout or only for attention, because eventually that will become your audience. You'll just be out here rage baiting, and I put that in the biggest quotation marks ever, because I hate it when people say rage baiting. It's so corny. Please stop using that, because you're saying, oh yeah, I was just rage baiting, when you're just saying something racist, or you're just saying something hateful. I mean, that could honestly be what you're thinking, but let's not phrase it as rage baiting. Just say you racist, bro. Like, I'll respect you a lot more if you just come out straight with it and just tell me that you're racist. I ain't gonna like you, but at least you told the truth. That's really what you think, and that's who you are. And that is what it is. But again, people are just, you don't do things for clout, don't do things for attention, because that's not how things are supposed to work. You're not gonna like what you're doing. You're just gonna be constantly thinking of, oh, how do I get this reaction out of someone? And that could also cause a negative effect, because let's be honest, all these prank videos that people are coming up with, and they're doing things that are actually like harmful to people, or they're just annoying people, somebody's eventually just gonna beat your ass, bro. Like, no doubt about it. Somebody's eventually just gonna beat your ass. Or you mess with the wrong person, you can end up getting shot. For, like, God forbid that, but you could actually just end up getting shot. So please stop trying to entice people to act out of their character because you want to rage bait, and you want to mess around with folks that just got off of their job. They're tired, they're just trying to make it home, and you messing around with them. Please stop doing that. Like, it's okay to be in a creative slump. You don't need to resort to just being a dickhead online. You don't need to resort to rage baiting or whatever you want to call it online. Just work through your creative slump. If you use your own original thoughts, like, I know a lot of people don't have too many brain cells because a lot of people like to think that they're smart. I'm not saying I'm the smartest person, but I know I'm not stupid. Take your two remaining brain cells, the one on the left side of your cranium and the one on the right side of your cranium, and then you put them together, and then you rub them together, and you start to form original thoughts. Yeah, right? Crazy how that works. But please, let's just start using our own brains and just start forming our own thoughts and think of our own ideas. Like I understand, like what I'm doing right now, putting some gameplay over me talking about whatever I'm thinking. That's not the most original idea, but I'm trying to think of original topics, and it's something that I kind of feel passionately about. Well, not kind of, I do feel passionately about this because I have been thinking about this for a while. But I just want people to go back to not necessarily the Stone Ages, to where everybody had to communicate and, stuff like that. But I want us all to go back to where we just think about things logically and we use our own thoughts and our own original thought process to just do things in life. It is okay to not be on the same timeline as someone. It is okay to not like the same things as someone, and it is okay to not catch traction the same way that someone else might, because they're doing things that are, I wouldn't say morally wrong, like they're doing legal things, but you're just annoying someone for a living. So please, guys, all I want you to do is just take pride in who you are and be yourself. And please, please, please remember that always. You are a wonderful person. Your thoughts matter. And I just want you to remember that as you go through your day-to-day life. And with all that being said, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe. And always have a good one.